people, my freaking people. Guess who is back, my people? Normally, I kind of ignore this type of stuff, and I just say, you know, like, whatever, you know, I'm doing stuff. And I just kind of, you know, do my own thing, you know, I kind of, grind my own grind. But I'm going to get you a little bit into my life a little bit. And I'm not going to get into, like, personal detail. I mean, I can do whatever I want. This is Legendary Grand Entertainment. This is Homie's X710, right? And I'm living life. I'm happy. Never can go wrong with, you know, what I'm doing. So, basically, let me, I don't even know how I'm finna say this. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be done. Oh, my camera glitched out. That's amazing. Well, that's freaking awesome. Is there a way I can fix that, or? Alright, okay, that was really weird. Okay, I had to activate it, or deactivate it and reactivate it. So, this goes back to like 2023, and I'm like cleaning my room a little bit, but I'll just do this. Basically, in this stupid town, there pertains to be stupid things that happen. And people that make stupid mistakes and stupid choices. Now, I myself, you know, I don't really I don't really do anything stupid per se, but yeah, I make a choice and I try it out. So there's this chick that wanted me, so I'm like, okay. I mean, I was done with relationships. I think, what was the relationship that I was like, nah. I think probably 2017. But the last real one I had, believe it or not, was so long ago. Let me see a date. Believe it or not, let me see. It was, oh man, I think elementary. I don't even think middle school. Yeah, it was a while ago. Anyway, so going back to like what, July 2023 or August or something, I met this person, and I'm not gonna, you know, normally I don't base, you know, videos like this on things like this. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna make a video, but for so freaking long. I'm just kind of I'm kind of tired of it. I'm just going to say English. It's not exactly, you know, I'm not even going to look at chat like chat for this one. I'm not going to look at. I gotta just be straightforward with y'all. I accidentally be uploading this on Kick, so you know what I am going to do is I'm going to stream it on Twitter, actually. Because I think that's a more appropriate place to do it. So I named the stream what it is. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna leave everything on. As you can tell, I'm like cleaning and stuff. So yeah, so basically back then I got a message on social media of this person, and they're asking if they could come over, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to like see what's up and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. I was basically, I don't do like no relationship stuff, you know. I'm about in a bag, you know. I'm too busy, you know, crafting my work, you know, legendary entertainment and such. So, you know, I'm out doing what I do. And so, you know, since then I've been out and about, and you know, I was doing my thing. So I was doing that, and next thing you know, I get that message, and then I'm like, okay, cool, come over, whatever. So I freaking let him come over. I started Minecraft, and I was like, shoot, I don't know what game I should choose. I don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't really trying to do nothing. I didn't even know who this person was. Like, you know, so it was like, it just like happened. And kind of spontaneous type of thing. Kind of random. And it happened. And it was kind of fun. Because although I don't know them, I have seen them around a little bit. Not in real life, but like here and there, I see them every once in a while. So I recognize them because, you know, small town, easily recognizable names and BS. So the day comes, they come through, play some games. And then I'm like, alright, you do what you want to do. I'm finna lay down. It was either that or they said they was going to leave. And then I was like, alright, I'm going to lay down. And then I was laying down, funny enough, on this bed, in this spot, in this room. They was really eager to come over. I mean, I'd have the text, but I don't even, you know, use that account anymore. So, and I'm not gonna, you know, bring up no messages or nothing. There's no point in doing that. And I made the first video as a joke, and I'll get to that later. But I made a short little video as a joke, cause I mean, you know, I just do what I do. You know, Nomi's X17, all for fun. You know, a lot of people enjoy it and love my comedy. I'm a comedian, so you know, I don't have to explain every little thing. I'm an entertainer. I'm a comedian. I love having fun, doing what I do. You know, I make the best things of all time. And so, with that said, I made a little funny video because, you know, it was, what, 3-4 months of nothing, and then they hit me up again. It's funny because that happened twice, but again, I'll get to that. But it's just like, overall, I don't know. I didn't even get to know them because I didn't want to, and they couldn't understand that. I don't know like how obsessed someone can be to the point where it's like so toxic, where they get to a point where it's like, I don't know. And I think it's because the medication that they are on, because of their past relationship that they're in previously, or at least so I've heard. Now I don't know if that's confirmed, but they was having a fiance and all, and it got really bad, and they was talking to him the entire time that they were at my crib. Now this I didn't know because I didn't care. I wasn't trying to do nothing. I just was trying to chill with someone because I was just trying it out, and I kind of, seen them around, so I was like, okay, they look chill. A lot of people know them or whatever, or at least a few people do, and I was like, they gonna be chill, you know what I'm saying? And I don't hang out with a lot of people, cause again, I'm on the grind, and I could, but I just didn't feel like it at the time, even now. So, they came through, or I was laying on the bed, and they started laying with me, and I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but whatever. It's a chick. They gonna do what they do, and I guess I'm not. I don't know. In that moment, I was like, okay, it's a little weird, come to find out her best friend do the same thing, but I didn't know they were that, type of friends, because I was just hanging out with someone else, they just were like, hey, you want to chill? And I'm like, I guess, I kind of don't want to, that's how it kind of felt, I wasn't going to say no because I never tried it, so I might as well try it, but I don't know now, but I was like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a chance because I don't really chill with people. So, I just get a bag and chase a bag. So, they was in the bed with me, and I was like, cool, whatever. I was like, you want to watch a show? Because they kind of weren't leaving. So I was like, y'all trying to watch a show? And they were like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, alright, whatever. So I put on Hell of a Boss, which is a really good show. Unfortunately, I watched it with someone that turned out to be such a, just a person that makes a lot of mistakes. And I think there could have been a point in time where me and this person, not that person, but me and this person could have definitely had a good connection. But that's just me like hypothesizing. I have no idea. That's just an educated guess. I can't say like that's exactly what would have happened, especially because the person they with and all that the entire time. So I can't really speak for them. There might be points in time where my microphone will start being stupid and my audio will mess up. So I don't even really know if I can trust my freaking microphone on this. But look at that. Even my camera's missing. What is this? What is that? I gotta have like 2 cameras or something. Alright, well, I guess I'll just get on this screen again. So yeah, we was watching the show. I'm actually just gonna turn this up and just turn the mic off because I don't even know if I can have faith in that freaking microphone if it's gonna keep being the way it is. It's not really a celebration time because that's not really the vibe, so I'm just gonna take that off. But only because of just what I'm talking about. It's tiring, but I'm not bothered by it.
not even annoyed by it. It doesn't have any effect on me. It's just like after so long. But I'll get to that later. And then they just keep, coming back. It's similar to a situation actually with one of my family members. I'm not gonna say who, but specifically one of my family members went through the same thing. She was blonde though. She wasn't brown haired like this one. But back to the story. So they was watching the show, and then they started kind of like touchy feeling on me, and I'm like, okay, this a little weird, but and I mean, like, we're the only two people that were in this whole thing. It wasn't no like cameras. I wasn't streaming it. I wasn't uploading it to adult sites or nothing. And no one was around for the majority. It was just me and this person. Similar to me and the bird, the fake alpha shadowhawk with 2 Ks or whatever. That's pink. Similar to that situation. No one knows what happened besides the 2 people that were involved. Now after this, I'm gonna be done with it. I already was, but I just wanted to let y'all know that this specific person right here, is someone who doesn't understand the meaning of leave me alone or privacy or personal space. And I don't like this type of thing here, to even make anything content related on this, because this is something that I love to ignore when it's this unnecessary, when they don't know me in any capacity. And never got to know me, including the fact that I really never got to know them. And it's so weird how a small situation can turn to something that's so effective to them, and they're affected by it. Being, ItsJustMe143 or FreakyFishnets420, one or the other. I don't know. They're the same person, so I mean, I have no idea. It's not like they're a celebrity or anything, so it's not, it's just for those who, search up the name. It's boring to even know that they're like this, because I believe if there is things I've heard, I don't even think there's things I heard, like I thought they were chill, and even if I did hear anything, it would have been like that they're chill, and then come to find out that I've also heard that it's not like that. But I don't know, because I don't involve myself with their life because I don't want to, and they might have caught feelings for me, but it's never been like that on my end. But I'll get to that. So, so they're touching, feeling on me, and then my door's locked, everybody's sleeping, and she whips it out. I don't mean her, but I mean me. She's feeling on me, and now me in this situation, I could have definitely been like, nah, I'm not down for this. But you could probably guess what happened next. Which I wasn't. I was tired. I was like, okay, y'all should leave. And I definitely very easily could have, called the authorities and so on and so forth. But when I don't even think I need to explain, because unless you're in my shoes, you would know how I felt in that moment. And it's not, oh, the homie Zach 710, he's weak or whatever. You know, this is my life that I deal with. You do your own thing, they do their own thing, other people do their own thing, everybody does their own thing. But in the situation that I had dealt with in July or August, I don't even remember. It was around that time. I don't even remember. That's how much I want to forget about it. And I did forget about it. It's not like I didn't. It's just like now that they're, you know, back talking about it again, it's like, okay, what is this? So yeah. Then after that happened, they left. And then it was a weird situation at that point because I didn't really chill with anybody at that point in time, so I was like, okay, this is the only person I could chill with, and I don't rock with this type of stuff. And I very easily could have said no and, you know, blocked them and so on and so forth, but I was like, whatever, someone to chill with in the meantime, so whatever. So I went with it, and they instantly like was saying that we was dating, saying that we was in a relationship, and then gets these Discord chats talking to people about me and having me on camera, which I didn't even say I wanted to be on camera. And it was both like I was uncomfortable, but I was like, dang. At the same time, it was like it was a weird situation, like I said, and it was, I don't know. So I chilled with them for a while, and then they started posting, you know, pictures of me, and then taking pictures with me, and I was just like, okay, I guess I'm in this picture now. And a lot of the time I was trying to work, and they kept like pushing to come over, and then they would just kind of like come over, and I'll be like, oh, okay, now I gotta deal with that. Gotta stop what I'm doing, stop everything I'm doing, and do that. And so because they kept coming over after, I was like, you know, I hit them up, and I was like, you know, I don't think this is the move. We should not do this. Let's not. They pursued it. They were like, nah, you know, we're dating now, and this is how it is. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's a little weird, but whatever. You know, again, it's like, it was someone to chill with at the time, so I was like, sure, whatever. So I was like, okay, this is one way I can get trophies on Minecraft, because JJOrange didn't want to play. So I was like, okay, well, they play Minecraft, so screw it. I'm finna throw on some Minecraft. So that's how, you know, when you look at the streams, that's how, you know, they all came to be. Because whenever they came over, they always would bring their vape, their alcohol, and their, you know, marijuana and stuff. So it wasn't like Jewel Street where I was pressured into doing it. It was more of like, if I were to say no, it went weird. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into like super in-depth detail, but yeah, it was not. I was uncomfortable for all of it. It was not something if anything, something I regret saying yes to begin with. But I mean, you know, I'm here now. They're not, and they finally left. Probably because, you know, they went back to that to their best situation, probably. You know, nothing bad at all with that. No, nothing bad. Nothing that they told me about. They've told me way too much. I bet I know more about her past relationship with the fiance, more than I know about freaking, I can't even think of an example. I'm freaking tired. more than I can name Pokemon moves. I don't know. That's such a random example, but that's all I can think about right now. But yeah. But if you get what I'm trying to say, I know more about it than I'd like to, and I'd want to. And it's like, can y'all just like do your own thing? Y'all, they don't realize that because they caught feelings and they felt a certain way, they liked me more than I liked them. And it wasn't that I liked them. I just liked, having someone around that actually came over and chilled for a little bit. But at the same time, I was like, okay, some of these, weird things that happen are kind of, I don't know. I don't really rock with it. But yeah. So for like weeks on end, that happened. More and more over time, it became a thing where, I was like doing all that stuff, and it was a really, really weird time, and that's no cap. So over time, when I had the chance to, I looked at their phone, and it was talking to a lot of, like, I don't even know how someone can talk to that many boys at the same time, because that's unfathomable. So yeah, so they was talking to all them people, and then they was saying that this other dude was emailing them, the ex-fiance or whatever it was emailing them and talking to her, and it's like, okay, and she says she can't block them. That's like the most feeble excuse I've ever heard. How do you come up with that? So they was just saying that to basically cover up for what she eventually did, going back to him. But again, I'll get to that at the later point. So again, for weeks on end, it was happening. When I got the chance to, I was looking at it, I was like, okay, so you think you're in a relationship with me, committed relationship, but at the same time, it's an open relationship. So a lot of things weren't adding up. I mean, I think she was on antidepressants or something. She was on some kind of like medication. So like, whatever the fiance did really messed her up. So she's not really herself, if that makes sense. Especially because, she's drinking and smoking every single day. Again, I've talked about this before in that video. She's doing that every single day. Drugs every single day. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke marijuana, the drug. I don't drink alcohol every single day. And when I did drink alcohol, I don't anymore. But when I did drink alcohol, it was random. It was occasional, and then there was times where like I was drunk for like 3 days straight, and it was just kind of random. But it was kind of like when I did my own thing. Like the beginning of 2023, for example, is when I started, trying out drinking and trying out liquor, and even doing reviews on some of them. And that was that. And then yeah, so that's another thing, is just that drugs, and then freaking toxicity, and then she's thinking that we're in a relationship, and then the fact that she's talking to all these dudes, some of them that apparently abused her. And again, I'm not trying to like, like this is just not making any sense to me, because I feel like if there's someone that treated you so badly, what in the freaking world? Why would you talk to them again? If they did something so horrible to you that you tell me, is that cap? And you still gonna talk to them? Because what is the mindset? Like, how do you think that that's fine? anytime that happened in the past with situations that I've dealt with, whether it was relationship, friendship, whatever that was like that, anything even toxic remotely related to that, it was not in my, it's just not something that I want around, especially if they're not committed to something. Just how I'm finna explain it for right now. So, yeah, the medication, the drugs, the alcohol, daily, multiple times daily, it was not good. And then family problems, and then there's so many things that they spilled so much for how she started feeling when she left. And I got skeptical too, because I was like, okay, so you tell me that these people come over, and when you leave, you go hang out with those people. I didn't like those people around her, because those are probably the same people that got her to doing drinking and doing the drugs. And if she was going to be around as a friend, I would at least try to help her be her best self. So, I was trying to like let her know every so often. I would be like, yo, let's probably not do this. But then, I think when someone's addicted or into something so much, they're not going to just stop first day. They're not just going to stop right away. So, they're going to continue doing whatever they do and going on with it. And was I addicted to marijuana when I did it? No. I could have easily stopped. Same with cigarettes. Same with vape. But I didn't like those things. Alcohol is another one of those things. But it was fun for a little bit. But then I was like, you know what? I don't like it. Same for me. But it really never was. I was just trying out liquor just to try it. But yeah, so over time, it was getting weird, because then she started finally leaving after and actually listening to me. So I was like, okay, that worked a lot easier. But it took till I don't know, was it October? And I started working at a job, because I tried to get away from her, for one. Which wasn't easy, even though it kind of was, but it was not, mostly. Because then they finally left, and then, oh yeah, the ex-fiance hit me up too, like a month in, when she started coming over, before I finished that, going to October, I believe it was, and I'm like, bro, this not even mine. Why is it affecting you like that? Why are you trying to put me in this? This is between you two. Me and this one. Like, it's just me or 143 or 420 or FreakyFishnets420. Whatever it is. I don't know how many there is. But whatever y'all got going on, can y'all figure that out? Can y'all like both of y'all got whips. Alright, both of y'all got cars and vehicles. Both of y'all could easily meet up and get that done. Okay? So, y'all should have just started with that and ended with that. Which finally they learned that. Took them long enough. And eventually, they went and did their thing and, went away from my grind, which is good, because I just don't see what they're doing has to do with me. Like, that doesn't, their whole marrying each other and then divorcing and all this other extra information that I just do not care about, and I just don't want anyone's 2 cents on it. I don't very much care, but I had to hear it. So yeah. So around that time, because the whole Discord call thing, she talked to like a few LGBT people that like smoked weed or whatever, and she would smoke with them. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You go do that. And I should have locked her out of the house, and then like, you know, said, get the fuck out from property, because like, you know, I don't want her around. But anyway, yeah, I didn't have like a job, even though this is my job. And like I had stuff going on, but like it was hard to get stuff going too, because of how much she was around and how much she wouldn't go to freak away, and how much like she would just not understand that I'm not into her. She's too much into me, and that's obvious by now. I mean, I wouldn't be making this stream, bro. I wouldn't even be live streaming today, most likely. You know what I'm saying? I'd be doing so much of that stuff, but so yeah. So I'm thinking, because recently, this is the reason why I'm making this video. Recently, apparently, I'm pretty sure it was her, but a friend said that I made this video, which was 4 months ago, for one. For two, she told me how much she didn't want me in her life anymore, which is a complete flip-flop from how it was. So it's but again, like, you know, after how much she puts in her body and how much she exposes herself to toxic environments, that's what's going to happen. You know, it's quite obvious at this point. I tried getting her life together. I tried getting her a job, and I've done way too much for her to start. You know, this is why I don't like the internet, because like these people can make new accounts and spam you, and they can spend their entire life doing that instead of living their own life or doing their own thing. And I'm expecting this now, because I don't doubt, because they've already, or ItsJustMe143 or ItsJustMe420 FreakyFishnets420 been doing this and harassing me all the time, which I don't really care, but like so yeah, apparently a friend told him, which is a little weird, because again, like, that was like 4 or 5 months ago. It's like a Twitter user finding an old tweet, or a Reddit user complaining. Like, someone who's terminally online found an old post or found something that people cared about when it was out. I mean, if it's something of mine, you know, people care about it all the time. There's never a time where people don't care about what I do. So, I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is, it's like, how ignorant is that? Like, that was a while ago, and it wasn't that serious to me. So why is it so serious to them? Why does it affect them that much? Because, like, you could say, oh, I made the video and now I'm making the stream about it. So, I mean, that's whatever. I mean, I'm doing what I do. And again, unless you're in my shoes, you don't know. Unless you were there, you don't know. Because no one can say anything unless they're there. You know, all these, it's almost like I'm going back to 2015, because I went on DeviantArt and someone made an entire page harassing someone. So it's almost like I'm dealing with DeviantArt kids who are just terminally online. That's what this is, basically. And I mean, sure, thanks for watching. You know, it's giving me the view. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me, they're giving me time. I mean, it's so weird how when people say they don't care, but then they're going to show that they care. Terminally online. Congratulations. Good job. So what was I going to say? So yeah, so I don't doubt there's probably going to be like a few femboys that are going to be, you know, spam commenting on my Twitter post or whatever from Discord or something, which, I mean, that's probably how they found the video, or that's how she found the video. Oh well. I mean, that's why it's public in the first place. You know. Anyways, though. So yeah, basically, eventually, again, we were never together, but she finally realized, and she got the thought that we broke up in like October, November-ish. I don't remember because I just don't care. You know, I got better things to do. So, around that time, I started working and stuff, so I was like, okay, finally got that out of the way. And I started, you know, getting my money up and started, like, doing more stuff for leisure and entertainment. Got this microphone, got a new freaking equipment, got, you know, some of this stuff you see in my room. And, you know, I just been, you know, upgrading and evolving and such. And then, that job was really weird, so give him 2-week notice and I was out. At least I think. I don't know. So yeah, and then I think she started spamming me and her brother, which again, I'm not gonna question that, really weird. But whatever. Actually, if you look at that, what was that song? I had the picture of like these SoundCloud rappers or whatever. Which that dude didn't make no raps, but let me see. I had no spam comments yet. It's gonna be cringe. Oh, it's on this. I made it not that long ago because I made a song. Let's see when it happened. Simper Pimp, that's what it's called. 4 months ago. Yeah. That makes sense because that was around Christmas or whatever. Because 3 people around Christmas was getting mad about like being delusional about stuff that never happened in the past. Like this person I'm talking about, and then someone else, and then someone else that is really weird because like they might have been in my old content on my old channel on X-Dillies, but I don't know. Hopefully they're doing good. I hope the best for them. I hope the best for all these people, but because it sucks that like they're just not happy, you know. Like how can you be like, I don't know. So yeah, like 4 months ago, which was like a couple months or whatever. I mean, like right around that time, when she left, she freaking like started spamming me with her brother, like I said, and then I was like, okay, that's cool, and then I muted them, and then what else happened? So that was very uncomfortable because like, why is the brother keep hitting me up over and over again? I asked the dude to play games because he plays games. I'm like, okay, I mean, if you're smoking and you're lazy and you don't want to play games, you could have just said that. But I mean, I don't know the guy, so I don't know. I was just saying that for the funny. But I don't even know any of these people. Actually, all those people that were mad at Christmas or whatever, I don't even know really. 3 separate people. There's a couple more than that, I think, but you know, really one to mention, and that's not what I'm talking about. But anyway, so yeah, that happened, and then right around Christmas, I was in a vacation, right, and I was spending time with family. You know what I'm saying? Christmas, having a good time, spending time with family, everybody around. It was great. And I'm like, why am I the only one who's getting out of their house touching grass? Why am I the only one? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I the only one doing these things? Like, am I the only one doing this? Like, I know y'all got all that time, but like some people got, you know, a life. No, but anyway. So yeah, around Christmas, for some reason, I think I unmuted them, and then around that time, for some reason, they started spamming me again, and I'm like, okay, that's cool and all. Is there a time where y'all not like? Is there a time where y'all not like? Not like working? Like, do y'all not work? Have a job? Is there no goals? Is there no like no freaking goals in life? Y'all don't want to get anything accomplished? Is it just sit at home, do drugs, drink alcohol? Is that all it is? Because that's cool if that's your life. Hope that's good for you. Hope you're having fun. You know what I'm saying? If that party life or whatever, not even party life, because all that stuff, and it's all like low tier, basic level. So it's like they doing that, but me on the other hand, I got my own thing going on. So y'all keep that away from me. I don't rock with that. I don't. That's weird. But I mean, I don't know the people, so I can't say that I dislike them. But I definitely dislike their actions and dislike the mistakes they keep making. Because it's really gonna do them bad. It's gonna be not a good time. But so yeah, that happened, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write a song because I don't know. So I made that, and the beat was good, and I found it. I'm gonna look at the lyrics right here and see what I was talking about. I don't even remember the lyrics. I write so many songs. So I talked about like different situations. Talk about people just straight up spam reporting me on freaking PlayStation. So I got banned, and I lost so much money I put into that account. I lost all my progress. It was whack. And then there's one dude named Jay. Was mad about some chick. So I was like, that's a little weird, but I don't know. And I'm not gonna say like who they were talking to, but yeah, he's really obsessive. I think he's on the other side of the fence. I think he's swinging on the other side of the fence. Like, I don't know how that saying goes. Whatever it is, he's gay. And then he did that. And then the part after is suspect character. And then yeah, it's the stuff that I heard. I don't know. Like it's really sad. But that's that. Yeah. So that was like what, 4 months ago, and then 4 months goes by and nothing. So basically, since then, it's been for half a year. I haven't been around this person, and like every couple months, I get a new message from this person. Every couple months, I get a new message talking about something that never happened, something that I guess that they care about so much. I don't know who's making it up. It could be like, it could be coming down off something, withdrawing. I have no idea. I don't really care enough. I ain't care enough. And it's not really crystal clear for them. And I don't get what's so hard to understand that I don't rock with that person. Like, it's not, I don't think it's happening. Like, there's billions of people in the world, and she's still hooked on me, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, I got, like, sexually harassed and, like, assaulted and stuff, but, like, that's about it. I mean, luckily, no videos were put on The OnlyFans. I'm so glad I did not see those. Anyway, I did not want to see, someone contracting HIV or AIDS. Yeah. Cause that would have been just horrendous. But yeah, nah. So anyway, basically, I guess I get a text. I'm like, having a good day. Everything's going good. I got all this stuff going on. And then I get a text. I look at it. I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't this person muted? But apparently they weren't. So I look at it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Talking about a video I did 4 months ago, bro. You sound like the freaking other dude that's terminally online. Like, I'm online a lot for the legendary grand entertainment, for the grind. I'm online a lot to do the things I do, to find beats to do that I rap on, to make the music. Or when I'm around on social media, it's rare, but, when I'm around, most of the time I'm just chilling, vibing. So, I look at the text, because, I'm on that social media right now, and I'm getting spammed about this old video about something that was a joke. So it's like, I feel like I'm a comedian that made a joke, and not everybody's gonna like the joke, basically. So you know how like comedians, stand-up comedy, for example, or just comedy. How comedians will, make a joke. Some people boo, some people cheer, some people have mixed reactions. Some people think it's controversial and will blow up social medias and Twitter and X and talk about it and make YouTube videos about it and this and this and that and trying to criticize this and this and that. And that's what comedians do. They make a joke. Sometimes it'll land, sometimes it won't. So, being a comedian myself, it is what it is. I'm not, it's just something that I've dealt with for being a comedian for so long. And I don't mind how people feel. Like, if they want to, hate, if they want to criticize, quote unquote, if they want to say what they want to say, that's all cool with me. I'm not going to force them to change their mind. I'm not going to force anybody to like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do what I do for the audience all the time. And I've said that. I don't do everything for everybody. I'm not supposed to hold your hand through life. You got to get your own job yourself. Like the person this video is based on or made on. You got to do those stuff in life yourself. You got to take accountability. You got to get those responsibilities. You're an adult now. You're over 18. You got it. So, it's not hard. Like, look at my shirt. All right, I'm fat. Just do it. Don't be like fat or whatever. I mean, unless it's like muscle. I mean, look at Eddie Hall, for example. Look at Braun Strowman. I mean, he wasn't really fat. It's like fat abs. Abdominals. Like Big Show, kind of. But yeah, no, so it's like, I don't know. It's just not very hard. What the freak? Yeah, so I don't know. Not really much else to say. It's just, it's gonna keep happening. I don't really care. If they decide they want to spend their time and spend all their life on something that apparently they don't care about, they don't want me in their life, but yet they keep coming back, you gotta make a choice. Do you want me in your life or do you not want me in your life? Either way, I'm gonna be around. So that's just legendary grand entertainment. That's just the only exact 10. That's just what I do. So yeah, and I mean, a lot of people enjoy my stuff. So I'm not gonna stop them I don't control everybody. I don't babysit everybody, you know. It's their decision if they want to spend their time doing that. If they don't want to get paid and they want to, you know, be hating and being mad, that's up to them. I'm not going to be like, yo, quit doing it. Focus on your own life. You know, I don't know. I don't know. What are you doing? Why is he in the back? So yeah, I don't know. I'm just bored. Like, I'm used to females like liking me and all, but like that's next level. Females do what they do. Females will do what they do. What are you doing? People need the attention. That is facts. That is real. Overreacting. Bro, I renamed the stream. What is it talking about? Yeah, I'm not gonna like, you know, mention anybody. I'm not gonna like add them. It's not worth it. But like, I don't know. I'm confused how someone will put so much time, effort, and energy into anything that tries to repel me or not want me in their life, but then they're gonna keep coming back to mine. If it was so bad, why do they keep coming back? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks this. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. What is he doing out there? Tastes like a freaking blue popsicle. I just got a headache. And I'm... You know what? Let me quote something from Philip DeFranco. Don't be stupid. Just don't be stupid. You know? It's not a hard task to think, to use the brain. Very much not hard. Oh, sick. Catch crabs? Why the freaky dicky not? Bruh, what? Oh, I was finna say, what in the... Who doesn't like bacon? Yeah, but anyways, it was something I'd rather not have dealt with. If you like this person, you can like them. I'm not gonna try changing your mind. That's not the goal of this video. The goal of this video is to inform people and let them know that I guess there's people like this out there. And I mean, it's not surprising. It's not like people don't expect people to be like this, but it's again, like, it's more of like for people to know. Because again, like, it's not affecting me, but I don't want anybody out there to deal with this and to feel and to go through like harassment and stuff like that. Because for some people, you know, everybody's different. For some people it could be pretty bad. And you know, being a doctor, not just, you know, a therapist and doctor, homie's Act 710, and you know, again, it's in my name. I'm a homie too. I'm everyone's homie. I'm even this person's homie. So it's my job, and plus, you know, I took up that vow. You know, it's something of mine to try to help people, and they don't have to have my help. If they say no, I'm not gonna be like, okay, well then screw you, and I'm still gonna do it anyway. Like, I'm still gonna do it, but like, even if they don't want the help, then there's times where I see that they need the help. And again, like I said, everybody's different. Some people like a certain doctor, or a certain nurse, or a certain therapist, or a certain person that helps them go through what they're going through, or etc., so on and so forth. If you get what I'm trying to say, like the analogy, I feel like this person is going through some stuff and they're handling it in the worst way possible, then that's why I keep saying that they're making mistakes. Same with their family, but I know about her more than her family. The only thing that I've heard are not the best things about all of them. Mostly, but I mean, like, that's only from other people, not from my experience. So I'm not gonna be like listening to that and be like, oh, that's how it is. You know, I want to be around them to know. And I wasn't around them enough to form an opinion, so that's all I could say. And I'm not being I'm not being biased. I'm not, you know, saying that to say it. Not saying that to be nice. I didn't come on this stream to be like nice or anything. I came to let y'all know about, you know, stuff that y'all shouldn't have to deal with. Because, you know, I guess this is what this person does, and it's not the first time. But again, because other people maybe have experienced it, maybe went through it with this person, doesn't mean that it's true. Just because someone says something, don't always mean it's true. Same thing with like everything on the internet. Just because you see it, don't mean it's actually real. Photoshop exists. No, I'm just playing. But like, you get the gist. You get what I'm trying to say. What? Oh, heck nah. Nope. Not today. I'm not doing that. Nope. Nope. What is this? I give up. I don't need it. It's gone. I tried it, and that was that. Anyhow. So yeah, moral of the story is, hoes gonna be hoes, no, I'm just playing. But like, moral of the story is, like, they just gonna be like that. Everybody's different though. So I mean, like, you know, I don't doubt the male gender does this. I don't doubt the other genders do it. And I love the LGBT. I've already talked about this. Like, there was a meme I shared not too long ago. I guess while we're on this topic, what the frick is happening out there, bro? What is he doing? Freaking JJOrange is outside and anyway, yeah, so freaking I don't know. Everybody's different. So I mean, like, I can't just like know how everybody feels and know their perspective. I'd love to, and I mean, like, that's kind of another thing is like, hit me up and actually talk. Don't be like, you know, just don't just instantly, you know, just talk trash and then, you know, do all that. Like, it's not worth it, bro. I'm getting a rash or something. I need to freaking put some medicine on that. The frick is he doing out there? I probably should close. That's probably where all the bugs are coming in. Maybe I'm getting a rash because I saw a couple coming. Hold on. It's been happening for a long time. Do the research, okay? The streams will prove it. I mean, JJOrange is freaking next door anyway. So that's whatever. If he wants to talk, he will talk. He will come by and be like, yo, what's up? And so on and so forth. So anyway, back to what I'm saying. Why are people like this? You know? Just kind of weird. So yeah, I don't know. I can't speak for everyone. It's just so weird. So weird. But, you know, humans make mistakes. You know, what happens. So, stuff happens. And that's just life. It just happens.